A dolphin named Phoenix can remember her last action and either repeat it or do something different, on command. That requires self-awareness. And in Japan, crows have figured out how to use moving cars to crack open nuts, dropping them in crosswalks and waiting for traffic lights to turn red before retrieving their meal. Intelligence isn't unique to humans. It's everywhere in the animal kingdom. But some creatures stand out above the rest. Today, we're counting down the top 10 smartest animals in the wild. And what they can do might just change the way you see the natural world. Let's start with an animal you know well, the domesticated dog. Dogs are experts at understanding humans. They read our emotions, follow our gestures, and can learn hundreds of commands. Some border collies understand over 1,000 words. What makes dogs unique isn't just raw intelligence, it's their ability to cooperate with us. Thousands of years of domestication have created an animal specifically designed to work alongside humans. They're not just smart. They're smart in a way that connects directly to us. Wild boars and domestic pigs are shockingly intelligent. Pigs have excellent memory. They learn quickly, solve puzzles, and remember locations for long periods. Studies show pigs can outperform dogs in certain cognitive tasks. They can learn to play simple video games using joysticks and understand the concept of reflection in mirrors. When given a mirror and shown where food is hidden, pigs can use their reflection to find it. Farmers have known for centuries, never underestimate a pig. They're one of the smartest animals on the farm, or in the forest. African grey parrots don't just mimic sounds. They understand them. These birds can learn words, colors, numbers, and even basic logic. A famous African grey named Alex could identify 50 objects, recognize 7 colors, and understand the concept of zero. When Alex's trainer would leave the room, he would sometimes say, "I'm sorry. I love you." The last thing Alex ever said to his trainer was, "You be good. I love you." Parrots have intelligence comparable to a young child. And they can live for 60 years, forming deep emotional bonds with their caretakers. Wolves are intelligent social animals that rely on teamwork and strategy. They communicate through body language, sounds, and facial expressions. Their cooperative hunting techniques require planning, trust, and coordination among pack members. A wolf pack isn't just a group of animals traveling together. It's a family with complex social structures. Wolves understand hierarchy, take care of injured pack members, and teach their young how to hunt. Their intelligence is deeply tied to their social nature. Lone wolves struggle to survive. But a coordinated pack can take down prey many times their size. Orangutans are highly intelligent and thoughtful primates. They use leaves as tools, build complex nests every night, and learn by observing others. In one study, orangutans watched humans solve a puzzle with a tool. Later, they solved the same puzzle, using the same technique. Orangutans can plan ahead. Researchers observed wild orangutans remembering the locations of fruit trees and timing their visits for when the fruit would be ripe, sometimes months in advance. Their ability to think through problems before acting shows remarkable cognitive skill. They're not just reacting. They're strategizing. The octopus is a master of problem solving, and one of the strangest intelligent creatures on Earth. Octopuses can open jars, escape from tanks, and learn by watching other octopuses. In one famous case, an octopus named Otto at a German aquarium was caught short-circuiting lights by squirting water at them. Staff couldn't figure out why the lights kept going out, until they caught him on camera. Here's what makes them truly alien. Octopuses have neurons spread throughout their 8 arms. Each arm can think independently. They can process information in ways completely unlike any other animal. Brain size isn't everything. The octopus proves that intelligence can evolve in ways we're only beginning to understand. crows are among the smartest birds on Earth, and they might be smarter than some primates. They can solve multi-step problems, use and create tools, and remember human faces for years. In experiments, crows have figured out how to bend wires into hooks to retrieve food from tubes. They've learned to drop stones into water to raise the level and reach floating treats. In urban areas, crows have learned to drop nuts onto roads and wait for cars to crack them open. Then they wait for red lights to safely retrieve their meal. That's not instinct. That's innovation. And if you wrong a crow, they'll remember. Studies show crows recognize individual human faces and can hold grudges for years, even teaching other crows to avoid specific people. Elephants possess incredible memory and deep emotional awareness. They recognize friends they haven't seen in decades. They mourn the dead, sometimes returning to the bones of deceased family members years later. They show empathy toward other elephants in distress, and even toward other species. Elephant herds have complex social structures led by matriarchs who pass down knowledge across generations. Where to find water during droughts. Which plants are safe to eat. How to navigate their territory. In one documented case, an elderly matriarch led her herd to a drought refuge her own grandmother had shown her, 50 years earlier. That kind of cultural memory is almost unheard of in the animal kingdom. Their intelligence helps them survive in harsh environments and maintain strong family bonds that last a lifetime. Dolphins have advanced communication skills and emotional intelligence that rival our own. In 2001, researchers Diana Reese and Laurie Marino marked dolphins with temporary ink and placed them in front of mirrors. The dolphins immediately swam to the mirror to inspect the marks on their bodies. They recognized themselves. Only a handful of species pass this test: humans, great apes, elephants, magpies, and dolphins. Dolphins communicate using signature whistles, unique sounds that function like names. Infant dolphins learn their names from their mothers and keep them for life. When dolphins meet, they exchange names. And they remember the names of other dolphins for decades. They cooperate in hunting. They teach their young. And they show signs of grief when pod members die. Their social bonds and problem-solving abilities make them one of the smartest creatures in the ocean, or anywhere else. And the number one smartest animal in the wild is the chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are considered the most intelligent animals after humans, and it's not hard to see why. They use tools to hunt insects, crack nuts, and fish for termites. They've been observed creating spears to hunt smaller primates. Different chimp communities have different tool-using cultures, passed down from generation to generation. In the 1960s, a chimpanzee named Washoe learned over 350 signs of American Sign Language. She didn't just memorize them. She combined them to create new phrases. When she saw a swan for the first time, she signed, "Waterbird." When her trainer asked what she saw in the mirror, Washoe signed, "Me, Washoe." Chimpanzees understand cause and effect. They can plan for the future. They form political alliances within their groups. And recent studies suggest they might even have a theory of mind, the ability to understand that others have thoughts and feelings different from their own. We share about 98% of our DNA with chimpanzees. And the more we study them, the more we realize, the line between human intelligence and animal intelligence is far thinner than we once believed. From chimpanzees who can communicate in sign language to crows who remember your face, intelligence in the animal kingdom takes many forms. These 10 animals prove that being smart isn't just about brain size. It's about problem solving, social bonds, memory, adaptability, empathy. The natural world is full of minds we're only beginning to understand. And every time we learn something new, we're reminded, we're not alone in thinking, feeling, and figuring out this complicated world. Which animal surprised you the most? Do you think there are other animals that deserve to be on this list? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this countdown, subscribe for more amazing facts about the animal kingdom.